What is up, everybody? It's your boy Duty back again with another video, and this time we're taking a look at our boy DSP's daily rap video where he decided he wanted to spend 18 minutes trying to explain and to retcon his Street Fighter playthrough from last night, where you didn't see what you saw. You didn't see that he just got clapped over and over again. No. You know, Phil lost, but he actually won. And only the most astute Street Fighter players can understand this. And if you don't understand it, then you're a mouth drooling moron. I mean, I had to cut it back, folks. I got it down to 11 minutes because I wanted to let you guys hear some of the insaneness coming out of our boy Phil's mouth. So let's watch the video. More than likely, I'll probably bounce around a little bit because I really don't want to hear Phil rant and rave for 11 minutes, but the excuses are epic.
I'll need a lot of feedback. Right now, I need feedback on how you want me to pursue continuing playing Street Fighter 6. I need feedback on how you want me to pursue playing the Mortal Kombat 1 beta coming up. And I need some information about how to go about that, if possible. I need information about what games you want to see me play more of. I'm curious why a game like GTA 5 that's getting the most support and getting the most views and engagement on streams right now and on on-demand videos somehow is getting incredibly low support on the streams. I have all these questions. Plus, there was a lot of news to talk about. In general, nothing crazy or earth-shaking, but an interesting podcast to say the least. There was a lot of topics discussed, so please give it a look if you missed it this morning. It was a good one. Then we jumped in on the late stream. Street Fighter 6, Friday Night Fights, ranked gameplay with Blanca, trying to get him to master. New buttons. My Sanwa buttons arrived just in time, like right before the stream. So I got new buttons installed on my joystick here, and I can tell you this: initially did really good. Initially started getting wins. Within like 25 minutes, I was already at 5-star diamond. So I hit my goal. My goal for the night was to hit 5-star diamond. I take it back. It was like 45 minutes. I was getting good, good wins. It was like 1-1 and then winning the set. It wasn't like crazy win streaks, but it was overall big progress. Okay.
No, I saw and clipped that entire thing, Phil, and there was no great progress, Phil. You essentially you would win one match and then go to lose 3 or 4 matches straight. Then you won one match. You were close to, I think you were close to, you were at Diamond 4, and you only needed like 100 or 200 points to get to Diamond 5. So the whole night you kept straddling between Diamond 4 and Diamond 5. And anytime you got to Diamond 5, you played master players. You played master rank players. And oh my god. Definitely check out my video because my last night video was simply just him fighting master players, master rank players, and he couldn't get a win to save his life. It was sad. My mistake. He won 1 round out of probably maybe 20 rounds. I think he had about 6 or 7 matches, and he lost every single one. He just got bodied, and the salt and the coke from that stream was just glorious. It was awesome, so definitely check that out. So I love how Phil likes to retcon everything. Oh yeah, I had win streaks, I ranked up in 20 minutes. Oh, well, actually it was 45 minutes. No, it was more like an hour, Phil. And then as soon as you ranked up, Phil, you fell right back. You went from a Diamond 5 down to a Diamond 4, and then you started playing Platinum and Diamond players. And you still scrubbed. You still scrubbed. And the complaints were just lovely. It was the same old lag, mash jab, mashing, scrubby play, connection issues, lag. You couldn't use the button excuse because you just got new buttons for your special needs joystick. So that excuse, you couldn't use that excuse yesterday. I'm pretty sure you'll bring that excuse up in the next couple playthroughs when you keep getting clapped by rank players.
Then once I hit 5-star diamond, something happened that kind of upset me. I'm going to be honest with you, okay? I started playing master rank people. And sadly, here's what I noticed. When you're at master rank, all right, the game basically becomes this ultimate safe mode game. A lot of the online gameplay of the people at master rank is not necessarily impressive. It's not like, oh, look at this strategy that you didn't see at lower ranks or anything. All it is ultimately boring safe mode gameplay. So I'll give you an example. So I'm Blanca and I'm facing a Master Ryu. The Master Ryu literally just stands there and throws fireballs. Now, if you jump, well, the Master Ryu knows the right time, anti-air. Okay, well, you can't slide under them because he does them from the right range. That it's too slow. You can't time the slide. There's no way to get the slide under this thing. Okay, so what do? You stand there like an idiot, and you parry a million times. And every once in a while, you try to get lucky. You try to get in close enough. You can like stick out a limb or something, and that's the game. Like, no, that's the whole game. If you try to do any kind of a mix-up or a roll into throw, they break it or mash jab. Most of them, they don't break. They just mash jab. They jab, and jab beats everything. So any kind of strategy you're trying to use is thwarted by insanely simple mode gameplay. It's not like, oh, this person really has mastered this game and knows the nuances and completely outplays me. It's, wow, you literally are just spamming fireballs from mid-screen, and there's really no answer for it in this game, at least online. Because the thing is, keep in mind, I have never once played Street Fighter 6 offline. Perhaps if you're playing offline, or maybe if you're playing it on PC with incredibly low input lag, maybe it is possible from mid-screen you see that fireball and you can jump on reaction and punish it. I'm not able to do that. I'm seeing the fireball, I jump, and he Shoryukens me. So, you know, I'm losing to master level players now. I think I fought 2 or 3 Ryus. They all played exactly the same. No exaggeration, zero difference between their gameplay. Just spam fireballs from mid-screen. If you try to do everything, mash jab beats everything. And that's it. Get you to the corner, guess mix-up. Either throw or just more dash cancels or, you know, fireballs, and you're done. You can't do anything. So it's kind of deflating. Because it's like, so damn, up to this point, I was able to kind of, you know, find ways around it. At master level, these people just perfected that online pattern. And you can't do shit. Like, you can't, like, oh, I'll try drive impact. Nope. Fireball recovers. They hit you out of drive impact. I was like, what the fuck? Like, really? Like, nothing works. Okay? I fought a Minot. That was a really good fight. I actually think I beat the Minot once or twice. But then the Minot ended up beating me. I think I fought 1 or 2 master Minots. I think it was just 1. And I think I either they won the first one, I won the second one. Then it was very close and I lost at the end. But again, it's like they throw out incredibly safe things and mash a lot. They're mashing a lot online. These are master players mashing jabs or mediums that they know are insanely high priority, and they're gonna hit 70-80% of the time. So they're just mashing. They're not reacting to anything. It's pretty bad, you know. JP, don't even get me started. JP doesn't react to shit. The JP players, even at master level, because I played one and I ended up beating him a game, it's just 100% pattern play. And if you break the pattern, they don't know what to do. That's how I beat the JP. As soon as I broke his pattern and interrupted it, he didn't know what he was doing. He was like, oh, and I just mixed him up with dash in. By the way, I did a lot of new stuff tonight because I was watching tech videos. So I started implementing new drive rush combos that are safe. And, you know, a lot of people don't know how to get around them, or...
Did we just hear Phil right? Did he just say he tried new safe modes? Isn't that what he complains about other players doing safe pattern play? I don't give Phil. I love when he says mashing jab. I've seen his playthroughs, and what I see is someone come in, they throw a jab, then they throw a low kick, right? Phil tries to bull rush the other character, and the person steps back a little bit, hits him with the jab. That's not mash jabbing, Phil. Mash jabbing is just sitting there, crouch, defensive position, and just jabbing. That's mash jabbing. No one that played you did that. No one, because if they did that, you would simply just do a super and easily counter that. It's very easily counterable, Phil. So this is nonsense that you're spewing here. You went up against master players, and you got beat. You got beat. There was no ifs, ands about it. I mean, each round lasted maybe 20 seconds, and you just got beat. These are way better players than you feel. You're just not master rank material. You're just not. And you just need to accept it. And to sit here and rant and rave about how, you know, mashing and the internet connection and lag and all of these excuses just make you sound pathetic. People would probably get off your back if you simply just said, okay, I lost that, and move on to the next match. It would be that simple, because what are people going to clown you about? They're going to say, oh, well, you're not a good player, or you can't hang with master players. Okay, a lot of people can't hang with master players. That's no slight against your manhood, but apparently it is, Phil. And you get so butthurt when anyone anyone beats you. And it seems like you're trying to relive your glory days of Evo, and those days are gone, Phil. You have a younger crop of people that have experience with Street Fighter V, which is very similar to Street Fighter 6, and they have years of play and practice ahead of you. And you have people that play this game all the time, unlike you. So you're going to lose. You just need to accept it. You either need to accept it, or you just need to become a full-time Street Fighter content creator and just play it 6 hours a day, every day, until you get better. And even at that, you're going to be limited because, of course, you're older, you're slower, and your react time just going to be bad. Just plain and simple, Phil. It's not that deep, Phil. It just isn't.
They get punished by them because they don't expect it on fight. So I was actually doing these. These are ones that I was watching the very best Blanca's using. And they're pretty good. Honestly, they're pretty darn good. I mean, they're risk reward, but they're pretty good. So I was doing a lot of drive rush combos I'd never done before. I was doing high damage combos. I actually do this new super cancel now, where you do, if they jump at you, you do the flip, then you do a Blanca ball, you cancel the Blanca ball into the level 3 super. That's when I outright saw Nishikin and also Mena RD both were using it. I was like, oh shit, that's really good. I gotta start using that. So I started using that tonight, and I won several matches with it. So I upped my tech tonight, and I upped my game. But when I got to Master, basically here's what I'm seeing. At Master, everyone who's at Master literally has been there for a while. I don't think I played a Master character player who just got there. I played all Master players with 50,000 points, fucking 70,000 points. They know how to beat the mid-tier characters easily. And we've been talking about this recently. The people are like, do you think Blanca's top tier? Originally I did. Now I don't think he's top tier at all. I actually feel Blanca's mid-tier or low mid-tier, because he only has mix-ups, guess moves, and tricks, but he doesn't have anything good to beat mid-range characters with great normals, and he can't beat fireballs. From what I'm seeing, I can't, and it's funny as people are like, well, what do the top players do? Well, I'm only watching matches the top players won. No one uploads the matches the top players lost, so I don't know what they do against these characters when they're on their game. I don't know what they do to recover. What I've seen is matches where Blanca gets the advantage right away, and then just keeps it going, and then he wins. So if I get the advantage right away, I'll keep it going and I'll win the match. That's how I won against some of these people tonight, these Master players. But for the most part, if they're playing a solid mid-range game, I don't see a way to beat
20 minutes later.
it, because I've never seen a Master player beat it. They just got that range of that hit, and then they just kept it going. You don't see what happens. Well, okay, on fight, they just happen to hit you first. Now what do? Now I'm fucked. Because now they can zone me the entire fight with fireballs, or they're overpowered mid-range normals. For example, there were, I think, 2 Camis who I was beating, and then all of a sudden they just decided, well, I'm just going to mash jab through everything Blanca does. And it beat everything. I beat any poke attempt I had, any mix-up attempt I had, any throw attempt. Stuffed everything.
Okay, so let's recap. He did nothing wrong, of course. He did nothing wrong. And the tech videos are why he sucks. The tech videos don't show when they lose, so Phil doesn't know how to counter when people lose. That's what Phil is saying here. So it's bad joystick, which he no longer saying now, mash jab, lag, bad internet connection, good internet connection, and now tech videos. The tech videos are detractors. Oh, and Varierty is a detractor, because since he has to stream multiple games and can't dedicate 8 hours a day to Street Fighter, that's why the Master players are beating him. That's it, folks. So he's up to 5 excuses. He needs to come up with a new excuse, because these 5 just don't cut it anymore, Phil. They just don't. People watch the matches. They can go back. The thing is, Phil, they could go back and not even look at a detractor video. They can go back and look at your footage, your gameplay footage for all your matches on Street Fighter, the game itself. And they show the input, what you inputted, and they can see that you're pressing the wrong button. So when you sit here and say, it dropped my input, it dropped my input, it dropped my move. No, you hit the wrong button, Phil. You did. And it has nothing to do with your joystick. It has nothing to do with the game. It has nothing to do with the internet connection. It's just you slapping buttons like a stupid monkey. So anyway, there's like 5 minutes more of this. I'm sorry. I'm not going to torture anyone with more of Phil's nonsense here. So yeah, so hope you guys enjoyed the video. I did. And it seems like, you know, master rank caused Phil to get triggered. That's right. Alrighty, folks. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Peace out.